Welcome back to my channel. welcome back, you guys. We are back with another one. I'm so excited. I think after last time's video, I thought it was time for a less serious video. You know, a video that's more chill, a video that's more like, yeah, man. You know, that's less pressure type thing. So I hope you guys liked the last one. I hope you liked and commented and left a comment on the previous video. I'll have it linked somewhere there. So yeah, for this one, as you can tell by the title for this video, we are going to go into my bookshelf, right? So we're going to do a what's on my bookshelf video, where I am going to, as I discussed most in the first video, that I'm a little bit into reading here and there, and I'm trying to build a habit of it. So I'm trying to find myself and find what my vibe is and find what I enjoy. So for now, yeah, actually I'll tell you guys what type of books I'm into right now. So yeah, we're gonna do a what's on my bookshelf video where I'm gonna tell you guys what I like, what I've been reading, what I'm yet to read, and possibly do a giveaway, because I've got 2 of the same books and I think I might want to give it away, because why would I have 2 of the same? So yeah guys, let's get into it. Okay, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on this video, yeah, just to show love guys. And if you want to see more content like this, or of the content that I've been creating, okay, been is there's a big of a reach because I only have 2 videos up. But yeah, anyway, if you want more content and if you like my vibe, if you like what you think, what you think and where you see this channel going, please join the fam, join the tribe, and subscribe. Click on that red button. And if you want to be notified about every single video that I will release, hit the bell notification the bell notification button. Yes, the bell notification button. Okay, let's get into it. So as I was saying, the book that I wanted to start off with is How's Your Soul? If you want to see the cover again, here it is, by Judah Smith, Pastor Judah Smith. Yeah, I think this is one book, I think I read it in like Feb. Yeah, I think I read it in Feb, March. I think it's Feb. It's one book that I highly recommend, guys. Like, it's so holistic, and for the type of content I'm trying to consume right now, which is mainly self-improvement and self-improvement from a Christian perspective. This is so amazing. I love Pastor Judah's personality and how it comes through the book. I don't know, because I think I'm also quite quirky and I'm very, you know, yeah, but I was told not to call myself weird anymore, so I'm not weird. I'm just me, and I'm quirky and I'm goofy and I'm bubbly. So I think his personality kind of comes off in there, and the way he delivers shots, the way he delivers shots is so beautiful, and I think it's helped me a lot to understand myself and how I am, and how my soul is, and how to process my emotions and to understand when I'm feeling this way, this is probably why, you know. And yeah man, I'd really highly recommend. And it's a shame it's not too big. It's like 250 pages. It's not even 200 guys, it's not even 200. Okay, 187. So this is a quick read. If you're determined, you can finish this book in 2 weeks, you know. Yeah, Shem, I really highly recommend. And you know, the thing with me and books, right, why I enjoy books is the fact that you are able to to revisit it. And when you revisit, like, because you're in a different season, you might read it in a different way, type thing. Like, the revelations or your experience of the book might change. And I think that's why I love hard copies more than soft, because no. No, I am currently, well, sort of, I'm reading a soft copy, but they don't hit the same, man. They don't do a thing. So yeah, that was my first book. Highly recommend. And number 2 on my bookshelf is, honestly guys, this book, I bought it because of the author. I didn't know if it was gonna be a good read. Oh, and I heard one of my favorite YouTubers, Dima, she calls her Dima Ume, from Nigeria. She recommended this book and she was reading it. I'm just like, I could try that, I could do that, you know. So this is the book named Americana. This is the book. Hope you can see. By Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This is a fictional what? It's a fictional novel, and I don't know. It's quite thick, right? But it's so relatable. Well, yeah, it's so relatable, and I suck at reviews. It's so relatable, and I like how it's not real, but it feels so real, and she evokes so much emotion in her writing style, and she's so authentic, you know, and she tells authentic African stories, you know, and she's honestly just such a great author, writer, storyteller, and it's quite captivating. I think the only time I got stuck was Mama somewhere in the middle, and Ifemil was just going through a lot, and like it wouldn't end, and I stopped reading, I think, for like a week, and then when I got back into it, I got back into it. So this is also quite a nice book, guys, like for women, especially for ladies around my age group. I think you'd enjoy this. Yeah, so I really recommend it. And sorry about that. Number 3, this might be controversial. But my 3rd book, which I have read and finished multiple times, is Date Talk by Wolfgang Ekleben. Wolfgang. I got this in my first year. Yeah, it was on my first year. And you know, the girl was trying to get equipped on the subject of dating and relationships, and not just dating alone, but I think relationships in its entirety, you know. And I wanted a biblical perspective on that, because I hadn't been taught relationshiping, whether it be in a friendship sense or otherwise. Yeah, it wasn't a conversation or a teaching that came about in my life, and I felt the need for me to familiarize myself with those biblical teachings and what the Bible says, and how we should conduct ourselves in relationships, and what are the do's and don'ts, and where do we find those truths in the Bible, you know, and how to go about life, you know. So highly recommend. I think if you're a teen, like 16, 17, 18, 19, if you're in your late teens, you guys, I highly recommend this. And I think, I got this at church, by the way. I got this in church back in Boch, and I don't think it's available, because I tried sharing my food. I tried to find a place that's in South Africa that sells this book, but but if you are interested in this book, just let me know in the comments, or just DM me on Instagram. Right, DM me on Instagram, and I will try my best to hook you up with this book and connect you to the right people who can give you access to this book. So basically, it speaks about everything. It speaks about understanding the opposite sex, understanding women, understanding the way that a woman works, understanding a man and how a man works, speaks about courtship, it speaks about coitus. And it speaks about the right way of doing relationships and the wrong way of doing relationships, and the advantages and disadvantages of each, and I think, yeah, man, I love how in every single chapter there's always like a reflection, because it also, let me show you, it gives you, like, at the end of every chapter it gives you a page, or a page full of questions which you can kind of reflect on what you've read. I don't know if you guys can see, you kind of reflect on what you've read, and they also highlight truths and truths and like little nuggets that you can take away with you, so I really recommend this, especially for my young girls and my young boys who are trying to figure this thing out, who are trying to figure out how to relationship well. And I think this is also a book that I will continuously go back to and try to see what let me see if I'm still doing things well in conjunction with my Bible, of course. So yeah, man, this is a great resource, guys. Amazing resource, highly recommend. And if you want it, hit me up. And then number 3, yep, guys, story salad, okay. This book, see. You remember, guys? Do you guys remember when Mpumi Vidova started pushing the 5 a.m. thing, when she started her health and fitness journey and everyone wanted to be part of the 5 a.m. club? I was one of those people, and I was just like, I want that book. I want that book. And I was very vocal about it, and I was gifted this book, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. And I read it. I read. Yes, I read. But I never got to finish it. And you know what I'd say about this book is that it's an amazing read, right? But the thing about self-help and self-improvement books is that you're not always ready. I think for any book, generally, you're not always ready for the type of content that you're gonna find in a certain book. So for example, you can't give this to a 12-year-old, they're not gonna relate. Or Ginyani, How's Your Soul, to an 18-year-old, it's gonna bore them, because they're not trying to figure out, because they think they know it all, and they don't. Y'all don't. You think you know, but you don't. So it's that type of thing. Sometimes, you might not be ready for a certain book, but the beauty about hard copies is the fact that you can always revisit it, and when you feel I'm at a place where I really want to develop myself in this area, and I remember reading this in the 5 a.m. club, and I can go back to it and be like, okay, let's do this again, So I think for me, when I started reading, I was just like, I agree. I agree with the things that you are speaking. I get it. But as for me, baby boy, no, I can't do it. I can't. So I think I stopped I think 3/4 into it, and I was just like, what is again? It's fine. It's okay. And I think that's, if you're a reader and if you want to be a reader and you buy a book and it doesn't meet your expectations, or you feel like, oh, it's not that great, it's okay, it's all right. You can stop and put it away, put it aside, and go back to it at another time. But I think if you are really trying to get your stuff together ASAP, and you really want to go in intensely and all of that, this is the book for you. And I love how he gives detailed strategies to kind of tackle whatever it is that you're going for. You know, it gives you details and gives you structure, and it gives you, you know, proper strategy. And I think, yeah, this could be a really good resource. But for me right now, I think I'm gonna put it back on the shelf. Back on the shelf. But for now, I'll get back to it again sometime soon. And then my fifth book is this book, guys. Look at the cover, it's so nice. I wanted this book for so long. I had because now my phone is broken. I had like a list of books to buy, and this was on the list, and I'm so excited. I haven't read it. It's still really new. I got it for my birthday. I got it for my birthday. It is by Dr. It is by Dr. Darius Daniels, and the name is Relational Intelligence, right? You can see there's a theme here. There was detox, then how's your soul, and now there's relational intelligence. So yeah, this is, I think, from my perspective, from my expectation, I think this would be a step up from Day Talk, you know. And yeah, from what I've heard, this is kind of like a strategy, like a, what's this thing, a hat, a what in the box, a trick in the hat, whatever. Like it's a thing in your arsenal, a gun in your arsenal, you know, like a trick up your sleeve type thing where you can use it to relation well, you know. Because I think we often forget is that we are created for relationship, you know, for us to live a prosperous and a peaceful life. It is important for us to relate to people well, and to have good relations with people, and know how to communicate well, and know how to engage well, and know how to deal with different personalities well. And I think this is yeah, man, you know. There's even a review or a thing, I don't know what that thing is called, a review thing from Pastor Fuerte here. It says, whether you recognize it or not, your relationships shape your future. That's why Darius Daniels' new book is a read you shouldn't miss, right? Your relationships shape your future, and that's so true, man. Like how you relate to people right now and how you relate to people right now is going to impact your future. Like if you've got beef with your neighbor, and then or your friend, okay, let's just say your neighbor, you guys have beef and whatever, and then in the next week you need help from them, you know, chances are you're not going to get help from them because you didn't cultivate and you didn't develop a good relationship with them. You know, that's very basic. But yeah, man. Another one says Dr. Daniel's voice is essential in today's diluted culture that diminishes relationship to a mere swipe to the left. This book is a course correction for those of us willing to apply its truths. That is so dope. Oh, guys, that is so dope. And there's a question here, Eri. Are your relationships holding you back or propelling you forward in your purpose? Do you understand? Like relationships are even tied to your purpose. You know, and I myself, child, I myself have a testimony about how relationships have propelled my purpose in such an amazing way. But that's something I'll probably share in the future. So yeah, man, this is my to read. Maybe I'll start now in June reading it, and then maybe I'll give you guys a review. Nah. Yeah, it's probably something dope to do. So yeah, guys, this is my to read. So excited. Yeah. And then number something is this book, guys. It's so cute-ish. This is the book. You're Not Broke, You're Pre-Rich by Mapalomaku. I think you guys can tell for it. Mbubi Ledoma is quite an influence, especially with regards to the books I like, because I think me and her have kind of the same taste, because everything that she's recommended has somewhat been good. So I I do take her recommendation seriously. So yeah, this is You're Not Broke, You Pre-Rich. It says ditch debts and stop living payday to payday and manage black tax to #live your best life. Yeah, man, this is basically a personal finance book. If you're trying to get your finances together as a Mugel, as an independent woman, independent woman trying to really get herself together, this is a great resource, guys. I didn't finish reading it because at the end, let me tell you, I stopped there by retirement annuity. You know, although this is dope and like how she has designed this book and how she chose to structure it is really nice, but I feel when we got to speaking about retirement annuities, it just got a little bit much for me, you know, because I'm just like, that's not what I'm thinking about right now. That's not my priority right now, you know. Although it's good to kind of expand your knowledge and expand your vocab and your thinking, I think that's why I kind of hit break at that point, you know. But again, books allow you to revisit, you know, when you get to a point where now I'm ready, or now I want to learn more, or now I want to equip myself, you know. The sun is glowing, so I hope the lighting is not too bad, guys. But yeah, this is a really dope resource. Especially I loved the I'll tell you now, the 3rd chapter on black tax. Guys. And I'm that girl. I will highlight, I will underline, I will make comments, child. I will, you know. And she speaks about it so, and from a South African point of view, because you know other people will talk about, like, other authors from other countries and other cultures won't get the weight of black tax the way that a black woman would, you know. And she speaks with so much empathy, but also is quite stern, you know. So yeah, man, this is a really dope read. If you want to get your finances together, highly recommend. Highly recommend, guys. And she gives such dope strategies. Also, she teaches about budgeting, she teaches about investment, you know, who want to go into investment like buying properties and whatever. She teaches about tax, she teaches about what else can I think about? We're not black tax, investment, the types of investments. See, now I forgot. TFSA, yeah, TFSA, equities, you know, all of those things. And if that's up your alley, she's your girl. Mapalo is your girl. It's by Mapalo Maku, by the way. So yeah, this is my 3rd one. Still haven't finished it. I'm not stressed, not complaining. I will finish. Eventually I will finish it, because yeah, this is quite good. So yeah, that's my whatever one, probably 7 or something. And then my last one is this one, What's Your Move by Nicolette Mashile. Still on the same theme of personal finance and all of that jazz. But I think, I still haven't read it, by the way. This is a to read. And this is the book where I have doubles. This is one book. This book, it's quite, for me, when I first received it and I opened it, it's quite content heavy, you know. I haven't started, it's quite content heavy, and I think it kind of what's it called? Young intimidates the low key, you know. But I think I'm gonna get into it. But again, if I'm going to read the thing at the back, it says, in What's Your Move, Nicolette Mashile, founder of Financial Bunnies and a champion of personal finance education around the African continent, shares stories from her own life and journey with money in order to redefine personal finance management, basically. So, personal finance management, if you want to get your life together, get this book. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this because I haven't read it, but I've heard really good things, and the way it's been flying off the shelves is something to note, to be like, okay, Shooty, it might be a good read, it might be a good investment. So yeah, this is my last book on my shelf, and Shem, I am looking to getting more. As you know, books ain't cheap. Books are not cheap, but I am looking to get more of them and build my what? My collection. Yes, build my collection. And Shane, guys, if you wanna join me on that, please come along. And if you have any recommendations, you've seen my styles. I want to get into more like fiction and African storytellers. I want to get more into that. And I started reading before my phone decided to dip. I started reading a book by I don't even know. I'll put a picture. It's called The Other Woman, and yeah, Shame, it was I think I was only like 30 pages in, and it was starting off to be quite a good book. So on my phone, but again, because it was on my phone, I couldn't remember to read it and to really get into it. But it's by an African author. It's set in Ghana, and I think I was starting to like it. That type of vibe. But yeah, now I think I'd recommend it. But yeah, guys, on that note, I think, guys, we're nearing 300 subscribers soon. So I was thinking maybe I could do a giveaway when we reach 300 studies. I don't know what you guys think. I can give away this extra book that I have by Miss Nicolette, and then add some other things in the goodie bag, you know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I think that would be dope, just to celebrate 300 subscribers in under 2 months, because I really believe we'll hit 300 in under 2 months. From my lips to God's ears, Jesus, do the things. But yeah, guys, yeah, that was it. That was a quick one, I think, in my opinion. That was a very, very quick one. Thank you so much for tuning in every time. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, which is the red button down below. Or alternatively, you can click on that pink box on the corner, right? And then what else must you do? You must leave a comment. Let me know if we should do the giveaway, the 300 subbies giveaway. And then yeah, comment any other books that you guys would recommend. And if you guys still want the Day Talk, if you guys want the Day Talk book, by the way, the price for the book, I think I paid like 90 rand. Yeah, I think I paid 90 rand at the time, so I don't know how much it would be today, but it's quite affordable. So yeah, and then all the other books, I'll try my best to link them down below if you want to make a purchase. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.